one, people can smell that a mile away, but I can talk today. People can smell that a mile away, and that is not going to help you to gain people's trust or credibility or anything like that. Plus, when you have that pressure on you, all you're thinking about is, oh my gosh, I got to get the sale. Oh my gosh, I got to get the sale. You're not thinking about how you can help other people. Okay? So that is when you go get a job. That is when you go get a job. Now, guys, most of you know that I've been making money in my business, and it's been awesome, okay? But that doesn't mean that I don't, work and do other things as well. I actually teach English to kids in China, and eventually I'll be phasing that out, but I still do that, and that's a job, right? I can still do it from home, which is great, but it is a job. I have to show up, and I have to do the teaching, and I have to do all those things, but it's important to realize that there's no shame in that. There's no shame in having a job, making sure that you're able to make ends meet, because building a business does take a little bit of time, okay? But it's doable, and ultimately what you want to do is you want to be able to have that time freedom, and you want to be able to be making the money you want to make so you can do the things you want to do, right? It's not so much about the money, it's what the money can do for your lifestyle. Okay, so you don't want to be desperate. You want to be hungry. So what does that mean? What does it mean to be hungry? Hungry means that you want to learn all you can learn. You are ready to do this. You're ready to make the commitment, to dive in, to do what it takes to make it work. Okay? Now, not everybody is hungry. Not everybody wants to do it, and that's okay. But if you truly are wanting to make a difference in your life, if you're wanting to make a difference in your family's life, you will be hungry. You will find a way. That means that when you're tired, when you've come home from work, when you've had a long day with the kids, believe me, I know, I got 4, and I'm home all the time. But I'm sitting here, right? I'm doing this live with you because this is important to me, and I want to share this with you. Even if you're tired from the day, right? The things that you had to do during the day that were not work related or business related, you, instead of sitting down on the couch and watching Netflix and, eating bonbons and whatever you want to do to relax, that is time where you need to go sit down in front of your computer and get the work done. Okay? Get the work done. Now, you need to be driven, and you got to want it. I ask people all the time, I said, okay, well, I can give you all the tools, I can give you all the training, I can help you in any which way possible, but how bad do you want it? Are you hungry? Are you ready to do this? And so that is pitfall number 1, that you're desperate, you're not hungry. Okay, so kind of flip that around, do some self-reflection, figure out where you're at and how you can become more hungry and less desperate. Okay, because you're not going to be able to make sales when you're desperate. You're not going to be able to serve and help people when you're desperate. Okay, just telling you right now, it's not going to work. Number 2, you are treating this business like a hobby and not a profession. Okay, I did this for a long time, guys, a long time. I treated it like a hobby. I was like, all right, well, I'll just do it whenever I feel like it. I'll do it when it's convenient. If I have some extra time over here, then I'll work my business. I'll work my business, right? What does that actually even mean? What does it mean to work your business? Right? So the problem with hobbies is they don't pay very much. So if you treat it like a hobby, that's how you're going to get paid. If you start treating it like a profession, that's when you're going to start getting paid. And you'll get paid like a profession because you're treating it like a profession. So the other thing about that, when you're treating something like a profession versus a hobby, you need to invest in yourself. Okay, so what that means is for example, a teacher, a nurse, other professions like that, they invest in themselves, right? They invest in themselves. They get certifications, they get licenses, they do ongoing teaching training, teacher training and that kind of thing, nursing training, so that they can keep their license, right? That's an ongoing thing that they do because they know that it is critical to their profession. So you need to start looking at your business as a profession, and you need to be investing in yourself so that you can continue your education and continue to make a difference by learning more, being able to educate people in a better way. Okay? So number 3, the third thing that is causing you to not make money right now is you're not getting help. So say that these other two you're hungry, you're ready to go. You are treating your business like a profession. You are working it the way you need to, but you're still not making the money that you need to. Okay? It's because you're not asking for help. Okay? It wasn't until I decided that I was going to ask for help and I was going to hire someone to help me, whether that be in a community, whether that be a one-on-one coach, whatever that is. When I decided that I was going to get help, that's when things started to change. That's when I started to get the traction that I needed in my business. Now, I don't know if you guys, have been watching my journey at all, but I have not been an expert my whole life. I have not been an expert, for even a whole year. But in the past few months, I have skyrocketed in my knowledge, in my confidence, in my income. And it's because, guys, I asked for help. It's because I was willing to invest and make that investment. Now, if you make that investment, if you hire a coach, if you join a community, and I'm not talking just like a free community, I'm talking like a paid community where you can learn and grow. The difference is you are going to exponentially speed up the learning curve. You are going to exponentially speed up the amount of money you can earn because your confidence level is going to be totally different. You're gonna have an air of not arrogance but of authority, and you're going to be able to help and serve more people. Okay, so the last thing I want to leave you with is time is precious. Okay, it's a commodity, and we don't have excess amount of time. Like our time, it's not just ongoing forever and ever and ever. There's a finite amount of it, and so we need to protect that. We need to be willing to take the time to, number 1, do the work, treat it like a profession. Number 2, be hungry and learn. And you know what? If it's not for you, admit it, and just don't waste your time with it. Just going to say that right now. If it's not for you, if you're more of a job person, that's totally okay. We need those people as well. But don't waste your time if it's not something that you're like all in on. Okay? And I'm just going to say that too because I've been there, done that. There's stuff that I spent so much time and I just wasted a bunch of time, and then I got frustrated, and then I said, it doesn't work. But I know, and everyone else out there knows, when you put the time, the amount of time that you need to put in to build the business, the amount of education and the amount of investment that you need to build a business as a profession, it changes your life. It literally does. It literally changes your life. So I hope this was helpful, and I want you guys to think about, I want you to think about your family. I want you to think about the time that you're spending throwing spaghetti up against a wall. Like, not sure, is this going to work? Is that going to work? I don't know. And if you are stuck in that spot, if you're like, I'm trying, but it's just my wheels are spinning, I have so many things going on, I can't possibly add one more thing to my plate, like it's impossible, I want you to talk to me, okay? I will put a link in here as well where you can learn more information about how you can actually grow your business, how you can leverage the power of attraction marketing, and how you can earn an extra income stream that is not another business, but it's there to help you with your cash flow. It's there to help you to, pay off debt. It's there to help you to give you the oomph that you need to continue working your network marketing business that takes a little bit longer to grow. Now, a lot of you have seen on my wall recently, good morning. A lot of you have seen on my wall recently, there's been a lot of posts about, AMP, Attraction Marketing Pro, the platform that I use for attraction marketing. And a lot of you have seen, my health journey and all the things that I'm doing. But guys, I'm not working a lot. Like, I've cut down my work hours from feeling like I was working all the time and never with my kids, even though my kids are right outside that door, right? I was like, I wasn't able to spend time with them, and I was just exhausted. And I was just like, man, if this is what it takes to build a business, I don't think I can do this, you know? But then once I learned, and I was able to learn the correct way and learn how to condense my time down, I literally only work a few hours a day, and then I'm able to go spend time with my kids. In fact, right after this, we are going to go to see the butterflies at the science center, you know, and I'm so, so grateful